Hi, good day, and today I will be guiding through your lab number 4 in Chem 107, solvents and solutes. Today I will demonstrate part 1 first. This is using water solvent first. So we already have measured out 5 ml of water in our granulated cylinder. So pouring it into our test tube number 1. And now we are ready to start. Here I have laid out our crystals I'm using today: iodine crystal, copper 2 sulfate, naphthalene crystals, our uric crystals, and our sodium chloride crystals. So I'll be starting off with iodine crystal. Taking some crystals from our wayboat and putting them into test tube number 1. Now we observe what our crystals are doing in our test tube against first a dark background, and then we use a light background. Alright, that's our iodine crystals. That's test tube number 1. Now on the test tube number 2, we'll be placing our copper sulfate crystals. Now, again, test tube number 1, our water solvent. We place it against the dark background and observe it in our test tube. Now the white background. Our test tube number 2, our copper sulfate, our water. Now we add the naphthalene crystals to our water. Now in test tube number 3. Again, placing naphthalene now against a dark background to observe what occurs. Then again against our white background. Okay, that was our naphthalene. Test tube number 3 in our water solvent. Now we'll be adding our urea to test tube number 4, our water test tube number 4. Right, so again, testing against a dark background to see what's, then again against our white background, observing what occurs to our crystals. That was our urea crystal, then test tube number 4 in our water solvent. Now, finally we'll be using our sodium chloride crystal now in our water solvent, test tube number 5. Again, we bring it against our dark background and observe what occurs. Then again against our white background. And that was part 1 of our solvent and solute lab. Now we'll be moving on to part 2 of our lab now. We'll be using our hexene solvent now. Again, same, but now we're just using our hexene solvent. So again, our iodine crystal, we add to test tube number 1 using our hexene solvent. Again, bringing it against our dark background. and then again against our light background. And that was test tube number 1, so iodine in our hexane. Now we add in copper sulfate to our hexane, test tube number 2. Again, bringing our crystal now to a dark background to observe what occurs, and then again to our light background to see what occurs. And that was test tube number 2, copper sulfate in our hexane solution. Now we're going to test tube number 3 with our naphthalene crystals. Again, observing against a dark background, and then making observations while we put it against a light background. And that was test tube number 3, our naphthalene crystals and our hexane. So, we're using our urea crystals now. We're bringing our test tube against a dark background, to observe what occurs. Then again to a white background. That was test tube number 4 with our urea crystals and our hexane. Now find sodium chloride crystals. Put it into our hexane, and we'll cut. Putting our test tube against a dark background and observing what occurs. Then again against a light background. Now, that was the end of part 2. Now, during these two tests, part 1 and 2, all test tubes were shaken to ensure maximum observation of the crystals. And your lab may have stated that ammonium chloride was supposed to be used, but it was omitted in our lab. And that was our lab number 4, solvents and solutes. Thank you for viewing our presentation. Thank you.